Cavies! Hello! Welcome to my channel, Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marta. These messages I bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys, and myself as well, of course. Capricorns. Just a quick warning. These messages are for those that seek personal and or spiritual growth, meaning everyone's welcome, right? However, if that's not what you seek, these messages might be very triggering. Also to those that seek personal and or spiritual growth, they can be triggering as well, right? They trigger me sometimes as well. Yes, just the nature of it. Okay, you guys. Yeah. This is a general reading, so it may or may no. Okay, second one too. May or may not resonate with you, Capricorn, right? Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. Also, you can reverse the placements, and it's not gender specific and it's not time specific either. So whenever the title of a message resonates with you, no matter if it's your sign or not, there might be a message in there for you, okay? Good, let's get started. First card that you have, Cappies, is the Page of Rods. Messenger, you're getting a message. Yes, you're getting a message. Interesting. This person on the card, like the page here on the card, is somehow reflective of something. They reflected on something and now they are ready to give you a message. They're ready to give you a message. This is something that started to sneak up within them, almost like they didn't notice because it was subconscious that came up and that all of a sudden started to sprout as an idea, right? And they're like, oh yeah, and now they're starting to smile. They're like, no, oh, now I got it. And now they want to reach out and message you. Oh, wow. You have the Six of Pentacles here. Wow. This is a lot. So this is, apparently we're starting off strongly with your person here, or with someone that you're involved in with. It doesn't have to be like a love interest. It can just be a friend, right? Or whoever this is to you, whoever this is representing to you. But this person must be heavy on your mind or in your energetic field, because otherwise they wouldn't show up here as the first two cards being them, right? So Six of Pentacles, they want to give freely. They want to give you stability, and they want to possibly also help you with money. Could be. And they're not shy with their feelings either now. Not anymore. Oh, this is Capricorn. But you might no longer be wow. You might no longer be interested. You like face the other way. When they are ready now to offer you something, you're like, maybe not. Why? What happened? Guys? This is a bit like this kind of an energy, like, not really open and receptive. It's quite the opposite. It's rather like closed off and being like, no, I don't want to know anything about anything or anybody. Leave me alone. It's that kind of an energy. And it's really like, and I'm sure you have your reasons to. The Four of Wands. This is what you thought it would be, like a really awesome relationship, a really awesome give and take with a lot of respect and everything. That's what you envisioned, but somehow it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to be, the way you envisioned it, and that kind of made you retreat into that. I've almost seen like a shell, a cocoon. It's almost like the hermit, but it's more like a butterfly that or like it's not a butterfly, because you turn out to be the butterfly after you come out of that cocoon, right? But that what are these animals called? Caterpillars, like a caterpillar, right? Going in cocoon, being like, no. I think they weave it with their mouth around them. It's like, like that. That's what I see here. Being like, no, and it's that movement too, right? No, thank you, I'm gonna just put that all over me. I'm much more comfortable at home. It's like what you're saying, of course, right now with the situation, but what I mean is like the internal. It's like, yeah, you're like, oh, and it feels so good for me to do this right now too, in that energy. It's like, no, I would rather just be like this and with myself and maybe do this movement. This feels so good, right? You're just totally with yourself is what I'm getting with this energy. But that stemmed from disappointment in some form or another. This is you again. Okay, good. We have you here now. You might be writing about this, or you actually might have thought about messaging that person first. You might have wrote a letter or or an email or a text message, right, that you deleted afterwards, so that you were just like, I'm not going to do that anymore. Gone, right? That's Cappies. Aw, man. All right, well, this could also mean some of you just went back to school. This triggered you to go back to school or really work on your skills. Really work on your skills here, and this is going to be very, very prosperous, right? That working through process and the actually taking it and making something off of it, like much like with the cocoon. That is like you're perfectly fine where you are right now. Let me just say that, okay? Perfect the way it is. So when you were weaving yourself into your cocoon and started to focus on yourself and not on anything else anymore, that's necessary sometimes, right? Because then after that period of time, we can then come out of the cocoon, break free again. It's also talking about limitations that we set for ourselves, and then when we're ready and when the cocoon does to start to press on us and be like, okay, I'm bigger now than this, and like poof, you're breaking free of that cocoon, and then you're that beautiful butterfly, right? And then you open and receptive again. Yeah. And then you open and receptive again, and the Queen of Wands, okay? That's exactly that. So you worked a lot on yourself, right? And on your own life, simply. And this is highly attractive, of course, because you're radiating it then out. As soon as you emerge as this butterfly right now, it's like, wow, look who Capricorn turned into. Wow, that's attractive. Really attractive. And that's what I see here. And it might also be connected to the situation that is unfolding here with that other person wanting to come in and give and message, because they might have gotten wind of how awesome you really are, Cappies, right? And how much you've worked on yourself. And this is something that's very admirable. Yeah. 5 of Wands. So, different messages. Either you've been in quarrel with this person before, something didn't work out, like arguments, fights. Could also be the internal battle now about that person reaching out to you and about them being like, hey, either I want you back, or hey, let's do something, maybe completely new person. And you're like, I'm not sure. I'm just focused on myself right now. I'm not really interested in anything new right now. I'd rather stay with myself, right? And for good reason too, because you're in this transformative process right now. So either way, take it as it resonates, please. Yeah, yeah, really. This is for some of you, it's really just like that. You're like, why would I come out of my cocoon now? I just got comfortable in that cocoon. I just started to focus on myself again, and I feel so incredibly good doing so, having done this, right? This is the other. Yes, they're saying this is the person we were talking about in the beginning. That's the King of Pentacles, someone who's very stable and someone who also wants that commitment, is what I feel here strongly. Yeah, there must have been some kind of a quarrel with this person, or in the past, that makes you think twice about that new person coming in. If we're talking about a person that has already been in your life, you did have a quarrel with them. If it's someone new that is coming in, they are making you think about an old relationship and how it didn't work out, and you thinking about, is this worth coming out of my cocoon? Am I willing to break out of my cocoon right now? But they see you. They totally see you. This new person or old person, depending. But for some of you, you could have been in a relationship with them, right? Even marriage. They see you. They see you fully blossoming, and they like what they see. They find that highly attractive in you, Capricorn. Highly attractive. Yeah, like I said, you went hermit. You went hermit. Absolutely. That cocoon building, that finding your own fire within, Although there might have been winter outside, you're like, oh, let me just to build my cocoon, and I'm so comfortable in there with my book, maybe. I am my own anchor, I am my own light. That transformation is starting with me and stopping right here with you. Something like that, right? Yeah, and that became quickly prosperous for you, that hermiting mode. Quickly prosperous for you. Yeah, lovely. For some of you, because they're drawing me so much to the winter, this might have happened in winter, like last winter. Very specific. It's like turning the page, turning the page. You turned the page. Very specific. For some of you, you turned the page in winter. You turned the page in winter. Oh, very specific also. Some of you might have been thrown out the house. This is very specific. And at first being disoriented from this process, right? But then really quickly finding solutions by yourself and really putting yourself back on your feet quickly. But this is not easy energy, and you're very successful in walking through this and rising from the situation. That's incredible, mate. Wow, you're so strong, Cappies. Wow, so strong, so much strength. Yeah, and now it's like almost nothing can get to you anymore because, first of all, because of that closed offness, so you might not even feel some of the feelings. You're just not allowing them because you're closed off to them at the moment, and that's a good thing because you have protected yourself. And some things we only see in our own time, and our brain protects us from seeing things and feeling things. Because if we are triggered into action mode and have to work something through and out for ourselves that is essential, then our brain is totally in survival mode, right? Being like, okay, what do we have to do next? Either we crumble or we go into action mode. And you went into action mode here, full on, right? And this was highly successful for you. However, what I feel now is eventually you might have to deal with whatever you shut off, right? And this person coming in is triggering this in you, being like knocking on your cocoon. Cappy, are you home? Knock, knock, knock. Are you home? Are you planning on coming out anytime soon out of that cocoon? Maybe? I've got chocolate for you. I've got like, I don't know, flowers for you. Maybe, they're trying to get you out of that cocoon. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, but that also means letting them in, or even considering the possibility of letting them in, is causing that almost upheaval within you, that you have to deal with those suppressed emotions, or with the emotions that you couldn't look at previously. That causes that. That's interesting, yeah. And also with the situation of pouring into someone that, like, giving the whole way through, and that has caused an imbalance within yourself, right? When you only give and the other person is just not reciprocating feelings or reciprocating anything for that matter, right? And that's not a good feeling. And this is why you're so inclined rather to stand back and be like, oh no, I might stay in my cocoon. But also what is coming through here is this is a chance for you to come out, experience those feelings, and then be free again, and then be able to touch into those feelings again, because the ones that you cut off, yes, they protected you, but now they're almost holding you back from experiencing new beautiful things. Okay? Oh, I love you, Cappies. I love you. Yes, they are holding you back in that sense, right? They served as a protection mechanism at one point in time, and that was perfect. Acknowledge that. Like, don't condone that. That's perfect, right? And don't be really gentle with yourselves here. But if you want to experience like love in that form again, or that those beautiful new experiences, you really have to take that step and break out of your cocoon and be that butterfly again. And yes, there are chances that you will get hurt again, no doubt, but there's also a chance that you might experience something very beautiful here, very beautiful. Okay, yeah. Oh, so the topic is really here. This is about self-esteem, and maybe also, yeah, totally. Not trusting yourself is what it comes down to. Because when we shut other people out, it's because, yeah, we might say, I don't trust you. But really, we don't trust ourselves to protect ourselves enough from certain things, from certain influences. That's what that is. But that's only mental. That's only in our mind, right? With the Eight of Swords. You created... This is going to be tough to listen to. You created a mental prison for yourself. That's that cocoon, right? That they described so gently, and now it's like really in your face. It's really there. You created a mental prison for yourself, and they would like to remind you that you can walk out of that prison if you so choose to do here. Okay, my loves? Cappies, I'm feeling this so strongly for you. I love you so much. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. All right. Before I read from my Angels and Ancestors Oracle card, a card for you and draw that, I want to say, if this resonated with you and you would like to follow me over to Vimeo and or Patreon for your extended and for more advice, and also from the Shamanic Oracle deck with possibly channeled messages, we'll see. You can do so. You'll find the link down in the caption below, okay? Yeah, that's that. That one, yep, thank you. You have the Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Ah, that's gorgeous. Let me read that for you. Incredibly itchy. Okay, and my hair is all over the place. I just can't fix it. Every time I put it back behind my ears, it's just popping back out today. It's because I had curly hair yesterday. Anyways, back to your reading. So, slow and steady. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. The Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety, because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. You're being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Sorry, still so itchy. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down? Or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. Oh, I like that a lot. Cappies. That, okay. Oh, which one? Okay, interesting. That was interesting. The first card of the deck and the last card just dropped out. They want me to start with the last card here, and the other one is for the extended. You have opportunity. Opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There's nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. Yes, yes. There's so much gentleness that is coming with those messages here. with that particular one for you. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments, donations. Thank you so incredibly much. Like, my heart really goes out to you. Much love and light to you guys. And I'll see you either over on Vimeo or Patreon or next time. Bye. Bye.